Right. Oh my god, that is the wrong chat for now. Okay. Hey, nice. Glad you're gonna watch it. Glad you're gonna watch it, Faye. Yes. Hello, hello. It is I, Kusaki, and I am here just waiting for Minecraft to load. I was supposed to stream yesterday, though something came up, but don't worry. I am streaming currently right now. So today we're just going to play some classic Minecraft. Well, literally classic. Um, Minecraft takes a while to start, especially this version. Um, or maybe I forgot to press the play button. It usually takes a quick minute or two to launch it. But, oh, it's there, right? So single player, oop, I almost pressed the wrong world. Almost got doxed there. That's fine, don't worry, don't worry. Um, let's go here then. So music, no, music at 50. I think sound, there we go. Wow, sound doesn't work at all. Um, maybe 50. Yeah, the sound engine here is fricked. Well, you know how it is in old beta, whatnot. Oh, there you go. You have to appreciate the scuffness of the streams, you know? Don't worry. Okay. So, let's put it on peaceful for a while because there is a lot of things to do. So, while I was away, I have been trying to plan what in the world I should make as a base. And I have, well, thought of placing it right here. So, I might get the dimensions wrong. It might be completely different to what I have envisioned of. And I have messed it up at least once. So for those who don't know how I messed it up, so I have after last stream ended, I tried to find a taiga biome or a snow biome in which, well, now we have our taiga biome. So after that, since I didn't want to go too far without streaming, like suddenly when I get back to stream Minecraft, everything is all built and whatnot. No, I didn't want it like that. So I decided to make a backup of the world and then put it on creative mode in 1.5.2, or a way more modern version of Minecraft. So I did that, but I accidentally clicked on the main world instead of the backup world. So that was one mistake, and I, I prayed, or well, I hoped that you know, my whole save is still alright and nothing bad happened. So I logged back to beta immediately, and it seems to be fine for now. Yeah, seems to be fine for now. Aw, thank you, Faye. Thank you, Faye. So we're here. What should we do? Okay, no. Let's do funky music instead of the nostalgic music. Well, what we could do is we could turn off the BGM and watch and use this nostalgic music instead. My god, I am very stuttery today, ain't I? So, I am just gonna go ahead and build the basic fundamentals of the... wait, let's change... Could we change the FOV? Yeah, that one. Smooth lighting, we don't want it to... Why is all of this back to default? This is not good. We want it nice, you know? We want it grand. Yeah, exactly. fancy, and then everything else fancy, fancy, fancy. Cloud height, put that on 100. Clear water, yes, put that. Fancy, fancy, everything on fancy. Smooth FPS, yes. No, not that. Load far. Yeah, that's alright, that's alright. And then map levels at 4. And then linear. Yes, fancy, fancy, indeed. We're gonna make it all fancy here. Sadly, there's no fabulous, because, you know, this is old, like, beta 1.7.3. Yeah. So, we're going back in time to 2011. Gosh. I never knew that 2011 was how many years ago? About 12 years ago. So, it's just amazing, really, on how fast time flies. Am I surprised? Definitely, definitely. I mean, it feels like yesterday since 2016. So, what more would 2011 be? Yeah, we're doing it small. Yeah, it does. Exactly, exactly. I mean, like, it feels like yesterday since we're when we were playing with our DSs, you know, just watching regular YouTube, you know, like regular how do I say regular? Like, you know, the old channels back then. Smosh, yeah. You know, PewDiePie whenever he makes a video about horror. Yeah, remember that? I sure do. I miss those. Exactly, I miss them so much. Though, you know, modern YouTube is great, but 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay. I have made a severe lack of judgment. All right. Yeah, I super miss those as well. Like, if I would say the peak years of the internet, I would really say that oop 2012 to, let's say, 2014 or the best years of YouTube, honestly. But you know what happened? Everything went downhill. Well, I hope it goes uphill, you know. We have VTubers now. Actually made me appreciate YouTube a bit more again. But nothing beats nostalgia. No matter how good VTubing is. For me, VTubing actually it's such an important part of my life. If I haven't found out of VTubing, oh my god, my English is not good today, ain't it? Yeah, for those who don't know, my English I am not a native English speaker. Though, then again, no, though, a funny fact about me with that is that I am also not a native speaker of my own language. So I cannot, for the love of anything good, speak fluent Filipino, but I cannot also speak fluent English. So we would have to bear with a bad language here, like low effort. But I'll try my best. I'll try my best. How could, oh my god. Now we're severely lacking oak trees. Alright. Is it too loud? You're doing great. Aw, thank you, Faye. Thank you, Faye. Yeah, I might be a bit nervous as well because, yeah, I am not really a sociable kind of guy. More of a sit in the corner and watch kind. I mean, it might seem different whenever I am chatting or in Discord, but if you pull me out of Discord, I just become super shy. Yeah, exactly, exactly. But I'm glad that you think that I'm doing great. Yes. Thinking about it more, yeah, I'm just looking at the chat, then looking at my model, then looking back at the game. Because, I don't know, I always have a habit of trying to improve my model every single time. So um, every stream or every other stream, you might see that the model is slightly different, and that is because I just really want to. I just really want to change up the model. Okay, so wood, yes, give me all of that wood, thank you. Right, so put one here. I hate the cave sounds. The cave sounds spook me so much. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, you'd have to extend it by 1 block. Yeah, sometimes it's just trial and error. You'll perfect it eventually. But then again, not everything is perfect. Jeez, is this psychology time with Kusaki? Then again, I am taking up psychology, so maybe you might get some mental health quotes here and there, and some great pieces of advice. Actually, my original strand or course was going to be like everyone else. Well, if you're Asian, so that would be engineering. Because as they say, you could only have 3 jobs if you're an Asian: doctor, engineer, or failure. So you know where I gone, straight to failure. anyways, just kidding, yeah. /s. So yeah, actually I was going to take up psychology, but I decided last minute, and thanks to some of my friends. Yeah, it it's something. Oh, I am hearing something. Oh my god. Luciel is shoving me one-arm cook. What's one-arm cook, Luciel? For those who don't know, Luciel is a friend of mine. Oh my god. Luciel, no! No! You're gonna drive me insane, Luciel. I don't know what one-arm cook is. I'm streaming, Luciel. My god, my god. Okay. Everything is... How do I unsteam? How do I put my sand on Steam? There we go. No! Okay, wait. V-Roid. Okay. Okay, it says they're waiting for V-Roid Studio to shut down. Yeah, I thought that I had unsaved work in V-Roid Studio, but seems like I didn't. And that's great. That's great. Okay. I'm just gonna check if my Twitch... Yeah, you know me. I sometimes forget to save work. So, yeah. Also, Luciel, if you're watching, I am streaming. The Minecraft. Go, men. Maybe after stream, I could play one-hand cooking with you. But... Oh, shoot! Oh, yeah, yes. I mean... for some of the OG people here, the ones who watched me before I made my first video, well, first stream, I have past life, so yeah. You know, if you know, you know. Okay. So what in the world was I saying? I tend to lose what the topic was. I don't know. I really don't know why I tend to lose track on stuff super easily. Like, I get super distracted whenever I try to entertain. Oh yeah, it's about courses. So I was originally going as engineer. Ah, yeah, psychology, yes. So, I met a friend through VTubing, and turns out they are a psychologist. So, well, training to be a psychologist, college course. So, I'm like, ooh, nice, nice. So I gotten interested in it, learned a few things, and yeah, I found out that psychology is interesting. So that is what I took up. And the pro thing about psychology is like whenever you're down, you could always help yourself up, and whenever someone else is down, you could try and help themselves up. So it is a win-win, a win for you and a win for your friends too. So that is why I decided to take up psychology. Um, is it for monetary purposes? No, no, not at all. To be honest, I am not really getting any jobs. To be honest, I really like to just keep it simple. Yeah, no, well, not keep it simple. I just want to be self-employed, like freelancing. So you could see why I'm doing VTubing. Um, the primary reason, obviously, is just because for fun. But as a second reason, I don't really want to make my job something that I don't really want, but or something that I just don't want to be employed. I want to be the one who employs, not the one who gets employed. Because I think for anyone who has experienced being in a job before, or at least a minimum wage job, your boss could, yeah, stick it to the man. Exactly, exactly. Oh, also, hello, hello, hello. Um, yeah, stick it to the man indeed. Like, suddenly they could change your schedule to whatever, right? Like, suddenly you're chilling, watching Netflix, probably alone, because come on, you're watching a VTuber on Twitch. I'm alone, you're alone, we're all alone. But yeah, just imagine if you're watching, and suddenly you go ahead and, well, look at your phone, and there's like this message from, I don't know, your boss saying like, you go here 2 hours. Yeah. I guess so. Yeah, it is. So I mean, there's some pros, some cons, but it's all right. um I am missing glass. I need more sand. Be your own boss. Exactly. Be your own boss. So, I mean, that's what a lot of people are doing right now, to be honest, right? There's a lot of people doing streams. Doesn't matter if it's a VTuber, or a casual, or I mean, a regular streamer. Or heck, even a YouTuber, just not streaming. They do that, so why not we do it too? So it's great. It's nice that we're living in a time where you could make your own job easier. Yeah, because obviously, people have been making their own jobs for centuries and centuries, but it's just this moment in time. Actually, maybe we might be past that point of time. I think that best point in time would be like, again, 2012, 2013, because the internet was booming. There were a lot of kids, well, teens now, or adults, that have watched YouTube at that moment. So that might have been the best time to start. But even though if we're past that limit, it's fine. We could still make our own content. We could still be happy, you know? Do what you want to do. Exactly, exactly. Um, my God. We live in a society. Oh my. Okay. I said that unintentionally. what I was saying is we do we do live in a society. Look, that one slipped out of my mind. Yeah, that slipped out of my mouth. What I was going to say is, man, we do live in a time where we could do whatever we want. But yes, we also do live in a society. Yeah, that is true though. Yeah, exactly, exactly. It is true. Um, well, some stuff may be unfair, you know. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Just have to try and do what you can to the best of your abilities. This is a small shack. This is what I haven't planned, but it's fine. It's fine. It does what it does. Yeah. Though that's refreshing take, yeah. I hope I don't do any bad takes. Yeah, like the Windows. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, it doesn't look the best, but it works, right? um yeah, they are. They do tend to be depressing. But, you know, I don't really like stuff to be depressing, so we're trying to make an effort here to be happy. Even though the world isn't as happy as it is right now, that's our goal. Just be happy. Though without seeing being too unhinged, you know. I mean, like, we shouldn't be, well, for me. What a coincidence. I don't like to be depressed. Look, we all don't want to be depressed, man, but look what the frick is happening. We have well, for people who don't have the choice to stream, we have no choice but to go through the steps of normal life, which is spending about 16, 17, 18 years of your life to go to school, and 4 more years of college just to work in a 9 to 5 job, probably McDonald's, and being paid minimum wage while your boss steps on you. I mean, then again, the steps on you part might, oh my god, might be alright, but, you know, for some people, come on, for some people, so instead of doing that, yeah, life's a beach, and then you keep on living. Yeah. Man, what a good dude. So instead of doing the regular thing that everyone else is doing, why not take a different path, right? Why not, instead of being the best employee of the month, why not be the best person overall of the month, right? Why try and make life easier just for your boss, but instead making life easier for everyone, right? When you're a streamer, why not be the happiest employee? Exactly. Why not be your own employee? And you could, yeah, happiest. Actually, being your own employee makes yourself the happiest employee. Not because you're the only employee, but you can do what you want to do. Frigging freedom. Though, you know, this take is hot. Like, even though if it might sound based, it is a hot take, the stuff that I've been saying. And some people might disagree with that. And that is another important life lesson. That if there's someone who disagrees with you and hates you for it, frick it. If they hate you, alright, keep on hating. The loser at the end of the day is you, because I live rent-free in your head. And it's not the same with me. You don't live rent-free in my head, but you live rent-free. No, but I live rent-free in your head. Yeah, exactly. You're the employee of the month every month. Yeah, exactly. So treat yourself to an In-N-Out. Make yourself a burger. Yeah. Treat yourself well. How happy outlook is I'm not unemployed. I have Yeah. Exactly. You have a day off every day. You could just do stuff at your own pace instead of your boss trying to whack you every single second. I mean, there are some bosses who don't do that, and power to them. But the majority of bosses nowadays are like that. So, you know, to be honest, yeah, I have tried a job before. Yes, yes. I have tried a job before, so I could say so myself. And it wasn't great. It wasn't great. Um, it's hard trying to fit to your boss's times, especially if you're one of the people who is a night owl, right? Like you're super effective in the night, but you are basically the equivalent of a paperweight in the morning, which I have to admit I am. I suck at mornings, but I'm great at evenings. Please don't take that out of context. Same. Yeah. Same, yeah. That's probably most of us, to be honest. But you know, bosses, traditional bosses. Yes, yes. Exactly. Yes, throwing those. It's alright. It's a habit. I'm trying to get rid of the habit. But, you can't take it out of the person. What? See? Look, I did it again. If your mind really wants to think it's out of context, then it will be out of context. My god, my god. How in the world am I gonna say all of these? Right. So, what else could I talk about jobs? Oh yeah, the fact that you are not limited to pay. Like, I've heard that in some jobs, you've been working years on end, but you're being paid the same, if not less. Inflation, whatnot. Yeah. Like, we'll give you a 1% raise, but inflation has been risen to 3%, so you're more fucked this year. When you're self-employed, you don't have that problem. You make your own money. If you're making less money, then try and make more money. Hey, me. Oh, hello, me. I remember you. Thank you for following. 3% is generous for inflation or for a raise. And yeah, inflation is wild now. Like, it is super wild, to be honest. I mean, if you count in the effects or the events of 2022 and 2023, inflation is so goddamn high. I mean, look at the gas prices. Gas prices are graduating with honors. My god. Like, how much is it? I think for me it's about like reaching $2. Yeah, might as well take the train at that point, man. But the infuriating part for me is that the train is no good too. Very cramped inside. Like, in some places, especially overpopulated places, trains are such a hassle. Like, you have to make sure that you're there first, or you will miss the train. Or if you get into the train, you're gonna be sandwiched with so many people. It will literally look like a hentai plot. If you get what I mean. My god, didn't I just say in a tweet to try not be NSFW? Anyways, this is 15 plus. It's not like I'm showing any nudity. Anyway. Yeah, like a tuna can. Like a sardine can. Yeah. It's super hectic. So, your chances is just walk. But, you could walk for so long before you want to just evaporate or implode. Like, come on. Do you think that you could walk 5 kilometers? I don't know how long is that in miles, but 5 kilometers. Basically a hecton. Yeah. Are you willing to walk through an entire city or two just to get to your home from your workplace? Oh, yeah. Bonus points for introverts. And for people, yeah, 6 miles is the to the closest town to me. Exactly. Are you willing to walk that far just to be sandwiched like sardines? I wouldn't either. But a bonus point, and also on the same topic, yeah, is that if you have your own job, your workplace is your home. So you don't have to wake up and rush and hope that you're not late. And when you're late, even for at least 2 seconds, you're gonna be yeeted by your boss. That's not gonna happen if you're self-employed. You're just life is just easier. Yeah, you can work on the toilet. Yeah, exactly. Who knows? Maybe I am streaming in the toilet. You just don't know it because you can't see me, but who knows? I'm just probably streaming in the toilet. Exactly. It's just stuff like that that makes working by yourself better. Or just be your own employee, man. Life's way more better. My god, my god. Plus, with introverts, another bonus point for introverts is that you don't have to talk with anyone, except if you're on stream. But you know, talking online is much more different with talking, physically. Because in physically, you have to look at their faces, and you're like, hey, yeah, you're like, you become a blender, you know. And that's not good. No one wants to be a blender, unless if your hopes and dreams is to become a blender. Then more power to you. Don't know why you would want to be a blender, but go ahead. It feels like that. Exactly. You're just like, freaking sound like a you sound like a 2014 EDM song. Come on. Like every 2015, 2014 EDM song sounds like that. Freaking the what are you? A machine gun? Anyways, yeah, exactly. If you are self-employed, you don't have to deal with that. You could just talk normally. Exactly. And another thing that I did learn is that, well, for the streamers out there, to be a good entertainer or a good comedian, because to be honest, that's what we all are. We're all just self-deprecating comedians right here. And it's alright. It's alright if we are. But laugh at your own jokes. No, yeah, laugh at your own jokes and try and make jokes. It will really help. Even though if it as long as it's not offensive. Yeah. Or try and spin it in a funny way. Like try and say it sarcastically or something like that is not meant to be serious and whatnot. Just like what I'm doing. Or my god. There's so many ways to talk about this. Oh shoot, already 37 minutes? My god, time flies so fast. Exactly, yeah. Time flies super fast, man. Like, I didn't know that 2022 would go by that fast. It's like 2023. And soon enough, yeah, it will be 2024. And what's great is that after that, I could actually, yeah, it's one more step to finally being full-time streaming. Because, if you have high school, like not high school, but like senior high or uni, yeah, you don't have free time. 2020 felt like a decade, but 2022 was so short. Exactly. I mean, maybe the reason why 2020 felt super long was because of the pandemic. And like the pandemic, we had to work from home. And since we were working from home, You know, we could do whatever we want to do. So we could Netflix, we could play whatever games we wanted to play. It was fun at February. But once we get to April, May, June, it's a heck. Yeah, it's just depression. It's just depression. I mean, we've all been there. I've been there, you've been there. By the middle of 2020, it felt like depression. Don't get me wrong, it was alright, but it was depressing. Yeah. It's not good. It's not good. 2020 could be better. But unfortunately, it isn't. I mean, what did we get from 2020? VTuber boom? Because VTubers have been existing long before then. I think dating all the way back to like 2016, 2017. So that's not one reason why 2020 was good. What? Okay. So, bloop. Wow. Wow, what the frick? There is one hole. Okay. Patch up that hole. Fill it in. That's what she said. And go to sleep. Man. I just can't help it, can't I? Even though if I could make out of context stuff like that, I'll just try my best. Yeah, yay, exactly. Yay, also. Eat that. We're gonna see if this one is great. Exactly. Well, the house is, well, at least completely functional now. And let's see if this one works. Alright, that's alright, that's alright. But then just leave. Adds a bit of design. Guess. Alright, that's alright, that's alright. Enough. Ooh, that doesn't look alright. Okay, put it back, put it back. It's ugly, it's ugly, it's ugly. Put it back. Okay. So at least we have a functional house. And the next part is probably gathering resources. And I am not great at gathering resources. Not because I'm bad at the game. I am decent at the game. You know, considering that I've been playing this game since 2012, 2013. I am super scared. Like, how scared am I? You just call my name without me noticing? Or if you're at the back of me and then you suddenly call my name, I would implode. Yeah, I'm that scared. This is why I'm a bottom guy. Don't. Okay, don't. Alright. Don't. I am still trying to be say-so. Okay? I'm trying to be say-so. You could take the say-so out of the man, but you can't... What? You can take the say-so out of the man, but you cannot take... No, that doesn't work. I was going off the quote that Wilbur did, which was, you can... What? You can take Twitch off the man, but you can't take the man out of Twitch. What? You can take the man out of Twitch, but you can't take the Twitch out of the man. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Weird, but it's alright. Okay, so what other stuff could I discuss about today? Yeah, I've been actually looking for a new school because my current school is just completely ass. How in the world could I say it? It is super unfair in that school. I mean, I won't specify which school I am talking about, but if you guys know, then you guys know. But if you don't know, then that is alright. I'll just say that it would be any school, or the school that I am in right now. How in the world could we say this? There is some quite of unfairness, and it would be like bullies or delinquents, whatever. Yeah. The people who try and act cool. How could you say this? You know those people that try to act super cool, that they end up sounding edgy or cringe? Yeah, that is the kind of people that I'm talking about. So the people who try and say that they frick a lot of times, or that they smoke this amount of um, vape cigarettes per day, yeah, those kinds of people. And those kinds of people try to break every single rule. Yeah. And to the point where it's funny, but it's quite annoying. Because while they're breaking the rules, they're getting away with it. Even though if the staff sees it, the teachers and whatnot. Meanwhile, a random student just does something slightly wrong, and then they put their ass on blast. Yeah, they blast their ass. Um, that's unfair. Another thing that is unfair is they don't allow the bringing of phones. Yes, yes. You know, it's 2022, man. Life has changed. So please. It was like that in my school too. The delinquent part, or the phone part. Because, like, what's super annoying is the phone part, to be honest. Also, I'm gonna put more saplings in here so that we have more both. Ah, yeah. See, at least you could relate with some stuff. We can't bring our phones, so it's either we try and smuggle them, which, come on, we would. Come on, don't lie to me if you haven't. Saying that you haven't, you have at least once. So yeah, we did that, and how could you say this? They are so strict on the phones, man. Like, what if you need to do a quick edit to your video presentation? Yeah, no backpacks in school either. Super strict. For me, they do allow backpacks, but they're literally gonna check it like it's the airport train. Well, the airport checking thingy majingy. They're literally gonna search through every crevice. They probably read my stuff 5 billion times already in a single week. So I don't know. I feel like that's just not needed. That's just too much, man. And it's like super dumb to restrict phones as well. Like how could you say this? It's, what if you need to quickly edit your document, or what if you need to edit a video really quick for your project, for your research? What if you need to find more research? You know? Then you need a phone for that. But then some people who really like to go, who really like the school would say, Kusaki, come on. I mean, there's a computer lab in there. But to that I would say, the computer labs are super horrendous. I mean, like, when I go to this computer lab, I suddenly get teleported back to 2004. Their PCs are running Windows XP. They are running Windows XP. The majority of them are running Windows XP. I mean, I get it. You know, it's a third world country. I understand. But could you at least have Windows 7 in there? Just 7. But no, XP. Though, for the lucky few who get to use the computers, which there are only few that do run Windows 10 just fine, they're super slow. My god, it takes 5 minutes to open Google Chrome. I mean, at this point, sure, I'm a masochist, but not this kind. No, just no. End me now. Like, how do you call the... how ancient is the Macs? Like, is it the colorful Macs, or the ones that look... How chunky is the Mac? Because, the size of the Mac depends on how old it is. Like, is it a chunker? Like an absolute chunker needs 3 people to carry it. Oh my god, the ones from 1998. My god. You know, those those need to be no. I was going to say those need to be put in a museum. But they are in a museum. That's how old they are. They had them since 2005. My god. There are people born in 2005 that are already 18. Yeah, exactly. So, my god. Come on, guys. That computer is already legally allowed to consent. It's already legally allowed to drink in some countries. And it's legal to drive. So, come on. Replace it. Replace it with at least something that's about 5 years newer. It's going to make such a difference. Like, I don't know what's wrong with schools and their computers. Because it's just so funny. Just so funny. I guess the other thing, other than those, would probably be the dress code. Okay, I might be the topic might be a bit hot take. Yeah, it might be a hot take. Or it could be a controversial take, but you know, I do want to say what I want to say. If it's in reasonable stuff. So in my mind, I think it's reasonable. If it's not, you could slap me and I will shut up. Okay, so the dress code is super ridiculous. Super ridiculous. In here, yeah, super excessive. Like in here, in my place, temps could go well beyond 35 degrees. And that's like, no, 35 degrees Celsius. In Fahrenheit, I don't know, freaking hot. Desert. Yeah, that's how I could describe it for the people in Fahrenheit. So, my dress code is long sleeve, no, a shirt, a plain white shirt, and a long sleeve suit. Well, yeah, a long sleeve suit, not really a suit, but like, on top of long sleeves, the ones with the button on and the, yeah, and whatnot. And then you still need a blazer. So you have 3 layers of clothing in 35-degree weather where you could literally cook food in it. Yeah. So that's just a recipe for heat stroke. Yeah, that's awful. Indeed. It is sweating, especially in the start of the day, where when you do like the roll call and the flag ceremony and whatnot, you know, sing your school's anthem or whatever. So you're like standing there in hot weather for 10 minutes with your backpack, sweating. And then like when you get upstairs, it's like frigging sweating as well. What's also sad about that is that the ACs, they barely work. The ACs are like, I don't know, 30, 40 years old now, so it is quite old. Sorry for anyone who's 30 to 40 years old. Don't worry, you guys are young in my hearts. Yeah, oh wow, yeah, those, it's a miracle that they're still working. You know, it's not those like new sleek, what do you call that? Those long aircons where it's like high tech, you know, they could automatically turn on. No, we're talking about the old ones. Like you could see the plastic yellowing as we speak. It is already yellowed, to be honest. So the air conditioning units, they barely work. Yeah, half AC, half open the windows and hope. Yeah, exactly. Well, if you're trying to say nope instead of hope, then yes, it would also be true. Because in like several rooms, they just die. Because come on, you know, it's 40 years old. They're probably suicidal and dead. I mean, then again, come on, we're like probably half that age and we are already suicidal. Just telling the facts. Just telling the facts. Um, so we'd hope the open windows would cool it all. Yeah, we just hope that the wind was blowing. Cause if it wasn't, then it's just melting time. Not even a cold drink would help you. The cold drink literally becomes boiled, and that's not great. That's not great. What else could you also say? Oh yeah, the dress code. Okay, this is where the controversial parts kick in. Because of having a dress code, you know, the school is quite traditional or quite outdated in terms of dress code. So there's a dress code for men, there's a dress code for women, and some schools still have the belief of, well, probably in my case, that, you know, doesn't matter what you specify as. If the thing in your birth certificate says male and it's in our records, then you have to wear male clothes, and vice versa for female as well. So having a uniform, you know, if you wanna dress up as, you know, as what you want in your specific gender, or whatever gender that is, or yeah, you know, if you're trans, whatnot, trans and whatever in the LGBTQ spectrum, and you want to dress up as something else, the school won't let you do that. Which, in my opinion, that's a negative. That's a negative for me, man. Hate me all you want for that, but that's what I feel. If it's a bad take, slap me. Yeah. Yeah, same. Exactly. It's nice to know what you understand me, Faye. Yeah, it's nice to know. I mean, like, so what I am looking for is a school. Oh wait, there's one more thing. The food. The food. You know, everything is so traditional, and what would be all right? Well, at least somehow redeeming is the food. No, the food isn't good. They're super overpriced. I mean, like, how do you call this? How am I supposed to explain this? It costs $3. $3 for literal one piece of hot dog without the bread and rice. $3. What? $3. That's for that? No. Better starve and wait until dismissal, which is 5 p.m. by the way. So we have to spend the whole day starving, you know, looking like it's the famine, and wait until 5. Then we run all the way to McDonald's. Because even though McDonald's is not that good of a deal, it's still a better deal than the school, which is a horrible deal. It's that bad. And the food doesn't even taste great for $3. I mean, for a hot dog and rice that costs $3, you'd expect me to be blown away like those people in Food Wars, which, nice, cultured, but no. Does the exact opposite. It's sad. It makes you sad. It's gives you the feeling of, my God, this is the worst $3 I've ever spent. Yeah. And to calculate and to see how much worse it is, to prove how much worse it is, if you walk a minute away from my school, there's a stand there that sells rice, beef, and soup for about $1. So I'd rather, yeah, that sounds like an amazing deal, to be honest. You know what? Doesn't taste amazing. It tastes alright, but still, $3. Best experience ever after starving. So that's quite of a problem. If your students are residing to buying stuff outside instead of your own school, that's a big problem. Not gonna lie. And so those are the stuff that I am complaining about with my current place. So what I am trying to look at is a place where I could bring my own gadgets and not be slapped. Um, Food that is decent, decently priced, and decently tastes good. Air conditioning units that have been made at least the past 5 to 10 years. You know, I'm alright with 10. Might seem like a long time ago, but it's fine compared to 40. And one with a without a dress code. Because, you could wear whatever you want and not be judged by it, regardless of who you are and what your status is. So thankfully, I found a place, and when they were giving the tour of the place, I was crying. Not like crying, not like crying bad, but like crying good. It's like, that feeling where you finally found the best movie of your life, or the best anime in your life, or yeah, happy tears. Yeah, it frigging felt like, my god, it's everything that I wanted. And yeah, it was everything that I wanted. They literally had up-to-date computers, thank god. They had cold AF ACs. Once to the point where you need to wear 2 jackets, but still, I'd take that than becoming frigging turkey. The food was great. Sure, it was a bit expensive, but at least it tasted great. Most importantly, the dress code. The dress code was... There's no dress code. So, there's like people in... people were wearing whatever they would want. Some choices, some of their designs I don't really like, but the thing that is most important is that they get to wear whatever expresses themselves the most. And that one is much more important in my opinion. So, yeah. Best for me? Yeah. It is the best for me. So I am going to that school, hopefully that new school, hopefully next year. Though, obviously with all of that great stuff, the tuition fee cost a heck ton. So I am trying my best to try and find a summer job, or if not, try and ramp up my work here. Hopefully monetize my content. I mean, it's not my goal, to be honest. But it would be nice to make a little bit, to help out and whatnot. Yeah, the cost is expensive, of course. But I would take paying a large sum of money than being treated unfairly. Oh yeah. Another complaint is the stalls, the bathroom stalls. Other than the obvious thing of you know, not allowed to go to the male stall or the female stall because of X and Y, which I think, come on. They're also not great privacy wise, because like everyone who is taller than like 5'2" can look over the stall, and it's not really that great for privacy if you ask me, because like they could see what you're doing, and even at times you could hear stuff. But that's all right, you know. It's what they want anyway. But yeah, the bathrooms in my current current school isn't that privacy. Yeah, doesn't have that great of privacy. Though on the new school, the ones that I could hopefully get in, mostly of cost, um, they're way more better. There's like actual locks that work, you know, bathroom stalls that extend to the wall, no, to the floor. No, not, yeah, from the floor all the way to the ceiling, which that's what a bathroom stall should be. And whatever your business there in the bathroom is, nobody will hear you. So it's amazing. Um, and in my opinion, yeah, it's just a great school. But hopefully I could afford it some way or somehow. And that is why I am actually willing to become a working student. Well, obviously not like freaking working McDonald's working, because refer to the rant about jobs, but like, you know, doing something else. And like this, yeah, exactly, like this. My god, actually gotten some good stuff already. Just wish I could get diamonds. Okay. Shoot, forgot that I had a stack. Right, that's great. Don't fall. Okay. What else could I say? What else could I say? I already told the story about the my encounter with my friends' girlfriends as friends. But since there wasn't really any people, if any people, there to be honest, might as well say the story again. So again, I am introverted or socially anxious. This means that I am scared with talking to anyone. And even though I could have the courage to talk to anyone, it would mostly be with guys, because most of my friends up until this point are guys. And whenever I do talk to girls, I get super shy. It's just me, yeah. I just get super shy. Doesn't matter whatever the reason it is. I just can't talk because I'm just shy. I'm just shy. You know, like that, yeah, blushy than shy. But yeah, this disclaimer, again. Me blushing doesn't mean that I am looking for, yeah, relationship. I am not open to any relationship, please. But yeah, that is another point for me being unintentionally cute. Faye, I always end up being unintentionally cute. But it is frustrating, exactly. So, it was our finals, yeah, and then we just finished our finals. So we were like celebrating and whatnot because hey, we could finally rest. We could finally not spend 5 hours on reviewing. And we decided to go to a Starbucks. So yeah, we organized it and we were like, yeah, sure, let's go there around after class. So one of our friends decided to drive us there. So while they were picking up their car, let's say friend 1 and friend 2, yeah. So we all talked and friend 2 offered to drive us to said Starbucks. So we all agreed upon that. Yeah, we said, all right, that's helpful, thank you. And while friend 2 was going to get the car, friend 1 suddenly, you know, brought their GF. Which, all right, that's fine, that's fine. So friend 2's GF also brought her friends. And both of them, well, one of them, or no, yeah, both, yeah, both of them were also girls. I'm alright with talking to friend 1's GF, you know, because we all play Valorant, and Apex and whatnot. So that's alright. That's alright. But the GF's friends, I don't know them, but they are girls. So my anxiety, well, social anxiety, just went from 0 to 100. And I stopped talking and started being shy and whatnot. And then my friend one took note of this and said, why don't you say hi to both of them? And I was like, no, I'm good, I'm good. Then they say, then friend one said, come on, it's alright, it's alright. Just say hi. And yeah, I said hi. And they said hi back. That was the scariest hi I've ever done. And after that, I just sat in the corner, hiding. And yes, they were probably talking about me, but it's alright. So while then after some minutes, friend two arrived. They got their car from the parking, and whoa again. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. So friend two arrived. They got their van, and yeah, friend two took note of what in the world was happening, and it seems like friend one and friend two telepathically had a plan, and a plan that would make me super shy and just blush all over, or yeah, be socially anxious to the point where I'm just blushing all over and being super shy. So friend one sat in the back. Friend two, friend one and their GF sat in the back. Friend two was in the front. So all that's left was the middle. Yeah, I have so much social anxiety. Yeah, exactly. I can relate to that. I can relate to that, Faye. So, 101% mood. So, yeah, they both, yeah, so the GF's friends sat in the middle along with me. And I don't know if you guys get the reference, but if you guys have heard of the Dojin, I think, where how could you say this? With the two big girls and like one small guy. It was basically like that. I think that it's alright to mention it because I'm not really bringing up any topics about nudity or anything R18. Only just describing the thing about the Dojin. Alright. So it was basically like that, and I was super scared. All I had was that thought in my mind, and I can't even speak. I was super scared. Yeah, actually, it was social anxious to the point where it's not even blushing anymore. It was just pure terror. Like, there's a point between being flustered and a point of being genuinely scared. I was genuinely scared. And it was like that for about the next 30 minutes because the Starbucks was quite away. Yeah, that is so stressful. Exactly. I think I've drained all of my social battery for about a month. For the rest of the month. Just because of that alone. I hated it. So after we arrived to Starbucks, I just immediately sat in the corner and got my drink. It was super expensive, but that's alright. That's the least of my problems. My god, I ran out of wood. Okay. Yeah. So I just got my drink, got a flatbread, and just gone ahead and drank by myself and ate by myself. And after that, I left without getting a drive from them because, in my opinion, after that, no, no. Who knows? They might do the same thing again, but this time it will take longer since I do live quite far away from the Starbucks. And yeah, I just decided to take a yeah for someone else to pick me up, and yeah, that was the end of the week. Uh, it was alright because I did treat myself to some Starbucks, which I usually don't. Um, but it's stressful that that event happened, and I don't really like it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff, to be honest, that does trigger my social anxiety. And it's mostly by friend one, yeah. Or friend one's GF. Yeah. Whenever we play Valorant or something like that, sometimes they would say that, hey, Brimstone, since I do play Brimstone, or Killjoy, they say like, oh, Brimstone single, or hey, Killjoy is single, and say that, and then there are, yeah, and then they'll take note of that, whoever is the random, whatever, then after that they say like, if Brimstone or if Killjoy does a case, then you know, they have to share the Discord and whatnot. Oh my god. Oh, I think your mic stopped. Oh wait. Is everything working? Wait, let me adjust the mic. Stop working. Okay, there. It's working now. Okay. Yeah. So, uh, trying to make me speak with a girl in Valorant, which I can't speak to any random in Valorant, let alone a random girl in Valorant. That just makes me super scared. Um, so thankfully, thankfully, I did stop playing Valorant with them for a while, or at all really, because it's quite a toxic game for me. Always get angry there. So I usually prefer to play much more calmer games now, like Minecraft, especially this kind of Minecraft, since it's super calm. You're not going to be scared at all here. Maybe a little bit, but at least not toxic. Yes, yes. Um, yeah, calm games are so great. Yeah, if you play something like FPS, it's either you get feel correct. Yeah, you don't feel correct. Um, but if you play a calm game, it does calm you down and like you feel correct. I hope I hope you understand, yeah, or any of you guys understand. It just doesn't feel right. Gives you that it doesn't feel right feeling. Yeah, I should really wait. Is it working there? I should really invest in in another mic wire because my mic wire is kind of bonkers, really. Yeah, is kind of bonkers. So, firstly, okay, nice, nice, good. Nice to know that it's working now. So, yeah, dealing with all of that social anxiety, um, the attempts for my friends to try and hook me up, which I don't really want to be hooked up, um, does give me a good lesson, and that lesson is that I'm not really interested in relationships or not really interested in NSFW anyway. Like there's a certain point in life where you're just crazy on um NSFW and whatnot. And that experience just made me realize that yeah, you know what? Not really into this. Don't really like it anymore. And boom. I get that too. Sometimes it's just not what you want. Yeah, it's not what I want. Though, you know, in the future it could change. Definitely, because of whatnot. But then again, that's the future. I don't know what in the world is going to happen in the future. But for right now, recently, nah, it's just not my cup of tea. Also, I guess being tired of most of the VTubers that I see are just being lewd, and yeah, I'm getting tired of that. Yeah, that's what I was meant to say. Cause yeah, you know the current stuff about um lewd tubers talking nothing. Well, not really the lewd tubers. Well, that's the point anyway. But like the VTubers that I see nowadays just talking about 18 plus stuff and whatnot. You know, it was quite nice at first, but it just gets no, it just gets tiring at one point. Yeah, I think focusing on yourself and what you want is good. Yeah, exactly. That is an important lesson that I've learned, cause I did have a past life before, past and probably something else, and other personalities as well. And those one thing that I didn't get to do was focusing on myself solely and just focusing on whatever is great or whatever somebody wants. And that is extremely unhealthy. Like I tell you, I did have to stand up with a lot of people or a lot of viewers that were just overall toxic. That is actually one of the reasons why this stream is 15 plus as we speak right now. Because most of the people that I got back then streaming the same game, they're mostly how could you say this? Kids. And it's alright if you're a kid, no harm in that. But most of the kids, uh, they do tend to act a bit immature. But then again, it's just kids being kids. You can't really do anything about that. But there are some kids that try and s- step things too far. Yeah. And personally, I am just quite tired of that. So that is a reason why I put it at 15 plus, so that you know it's not to the point where it's R18, because if it's R18 that means something else, but enough to the point where at least it's accessible to people, but at the same time at least you do get some mature thinking people, because by the time you're like 15, 16, 17, at least you know what you should do in public and how you should maintain relationships, like friend relationships. Um, yeah. Hey, at least you could relate to me as well there, Faye. Yeah, yeah, it's just super hard trying to deal with kids, to be honest. I mean that because of that, that actually made me try and find some other games that is not Minecraft, because you know Minecraft, a lot of kids like to play it, and yeah, it's just not good. Like, you want to play Minecraft, you want to play Roblox because you know it's a fun game. You like playing it, right? Or some game in Roblox really excites you, but you can't really play it because there's just going to be a bunch of kids being toxic and whatnot whenever you stream. And yeah, that's the reason why I didn't get to play Roblox for quite a long time, and Minecraft too. But right now, since I did implement that 15 plus rule, and I'm a bit more stricter when it comes to banning. So if you're being an ass, you will probably get banned instead of me tolerating it. No Man's Sky can be pretty good. It's got a lot of building in it and exploring. Oh, nice. I've heard a lot of things about No Man's Sky. It's before it wasn't really that of a good game, but nowadays, after some updates, it does sound like a good game. I think it's a Steam sale right now. So I'll consider buying it, especially since it's on sale. And you know, sale is pretty good. You get the same exact thing for way more cheaper. But since I have yeeted all of my monies right now, if I can't get it on the winter sale or the New Year's sale, then I will get it on the summer sale. Because summer is not too far off, actually. It's just like 3 months. And considering how fast January came, super fast. I like playing it on creative mode so I could do whatever I want. Yeah, I like playing on creative mode, to be honest. But since most of the people are, you know, they do it not in creative, guess I have no choice but to do it in survival, I guess. Or whatever the equivalent of survival is in No Man's Sky. I mean, are there even people that stream creative? Haven't really heard of people that do that so far. Yeah, so far. My god. This looks like a good place. Very cozy, very safe. There's creative with multiplayer, I think. Oh, nice. That means I could do whatever I want with people. Though, multiplayer is kind of a double-edged sword. It's nice to be with someone, but then again, you also have that social anxiety kick in. So that is not really great. I mean, social anxiety can do a lot of things to you, you know? It could give you, yeah, it could make you do impulsive decisions without thinking too much of it. Actually, even without social anxiety, I do make tons of impulse decisions. It just gets amplified more whenever I do social anxiety hits. My god. Uh yeah, there's creative. Ah, Jeebus. Well, that's just being an introvert, to be honest. Can't really do anything about that. Okay. Think that is it for the lighting, or no, maybe a little bit more, right? Should be fine, should be fine. Okay, pleep ploop pleep ploop pleep. Okay, right. um so far, this thing is going great, you know, done a lot of progress. And also, I am having a test right now, and it is that I am multi-streaming, which means not only this is being broadcasted on Twitch, it is also being broadcasted on YouTube at the same time as we speak. And it is nice. Yeah, it is great. It is great. Um, and I think it's going pretty well. Not really the best, but everything is working so far. So I'll probably do that next time I stream. Also, no, not the snow. That is fine. All right. So I'll go ahead and sleep and see what happens. I'm also running out of things to say. So then again, as like I said, as another test, something that I mentioned last stream, that if I do run out of things to say, I would probably end stream because I don't really want to make the stream not entertaining for all of you. So I want to make sure that when I do stream, I do have a lot of things to say and I could be as entertaining as possible. Think of it as a comedian. Then again, yes, we are comedians again. Um, a comedian can't, or an entertainer cannot stand in the crowd or in the stage for the next 30 minutes. And they just have to put whatever is there. And then after that, um, after they have said everything, they just go. So I think I am reaching that limit, but it is all right. I've actually gone much more further than last stream and the stream before that. Before I could barely do 30 minutes, but now I'm reaching an hour and 30 minutes. So that is great progress so far. That is great progress. Yeah, indeed, indeed. Alright. Okay, I think I have done everything that I wanted to do for this stream. And I don't really want to delay it any further. Oh, yeah. This. But we could do it in a future stream so that I am not just walking around doing whatever. And yeah, I think we could end it here. Yeah, I usually do short streams, but that is alright. If we do need longer streams in the future, then I'll try and make an effort to do that. I'm just merely testing my skills for now. So, yeah, practice makes perfect. We could do small streams, then once we can, we'll do the big streams. We'll do 3 hours. Probably I'll do 4 hours at most. I can't imagine doing 5-hour streams. It feels too much to me. Like, I know some people, well, a lot of people could do it, especially the ones in like Ninja Sanji and Hololive, and I really applaud them for it because 5 hours is a long time, and if you have a lot of stuff to say in 5 hours, or if you have anything to say for 5 hours without doing a big gap, man, I applaud them. Yeah, it is. It is, Faye. It really is. But then again, if you look at their backgrounds and whatnot, they have been doing content in YouTube or doing streaming for a very long time, probably for like 10, 12, 15 years already. So, they have a lot of experience. And meanwhile, me, I don't really have that much experience to begin with. While I do know the ins and outs of VTubing, I am not really a great VTuber myself. I mean, like, I am a good VTuber, yeah, but I am not a great one. Like, I'm not the best or one of the best. Like, you get what I mean? Like, I can't entertain as good as a lot of other VTubers. But that's alright. That's alright. It's just practice and trying to step out of my boundary, which that's what I'm doing right now. There is a lot of topics that I've said that might be a little bit controversial, but it was a fun topic to talk about. And hey, it ended well, didn't it? Yeah, so yeah, I will step out outside my boundary, small but surely. Yeah. So yeah, exactly. Oop. Just piece by piece, step by step. We'll do it, alright? Okay, so yeah, that ends our stream for today. Also sad I can't F5. Yeah, that is all I do have to say for now. And let's see if I could and wrap this up. So, I really appreciate all of you guys for all of you people, yeah, for being here today. Thank you, Faye, for being here, and thank you everyone who has followed, subscribed, and lurked, whatever. Um, Interacting with me, even just simply just watching the stream without even saying anything, is such a big help, and I really do appreciate it. So yes, so thank you guys for watching the stream. There will be more streams in the future. Should probably do a schedule of some sorts eventually. But yeah, um, this is Kusaki. Um, and I will see you guys next time. So, yeah, thank you guys, and bye bye. Bye.